Hello guys, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the feds. They're saying that, Sean Diddy Combs is accusing the government of leaking that viral beatdown video of Cassie Ventura. But what the feds are saying is that they didn't leak that video, okay? No, I've seen other legal experts analyzing this. There's a group of them that normally discuss these cases and gives a legal insight. Now, what they are saying is that they don't believe that, it was leaked by the feds either, because what they're arguing is that at the point when the incident took place, it says those, someone from the security personnel team at that hotel might have theorized that, this is going to come out in the future. And when it does, I want to ensure that I have a copy for myself. Because if you guys remember, it was revealed that Sean Diddy Combs had paid a pretty penny for the tape. And it is said at the time when he paid for the tape, allegedly, they gave Cassie Ventura a copy of that tape. Don't know how factual that is. But now, Sean Diddy Combs' legal team, they're saying that the government did this. And it may seem like the government did it, in my opinion, because if you remember, the tape was released shortly after, Diddy's son was like, the allegations are false, it's all a lie, people are just seeking clout and all of that. And the feds were like, oh yeah, since you think that way. That's the impression that I got from it all. But let's dive into this report. There's several outlets reporting on this, but we love to keep our eyes on TMZ because TMZ loves to keep their eyes on people. So let's return the favor, shall we? No. TMZ report is saying Diddy feds say they didn't leak assault video. Mystery deepens. Let's get into the details of this report. No. They're saying that the assault video showing Diddy beating his then girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, wasn't released by the feds, they claim, saying CNN got it from someone else. And Diddy's argument claiming otherwise are straight up false. Now, they're also saying that prosecutors filed a motion in U.S. District Court in opposition to a motion Diddy filed earlier this month, alleging he believed the government gave the video to the popular cable news channel back in May. And they basically say this can't be true because they didn't even have it yet. So they're saying that CNN has obtained footage of Diddy physically assaulting Cassie at a hotel in 2016. No, the report further states that according to prosecutors, federal agents had searched for the video early in the investigation, but it had mysteriously disappeared from the hotel's server and didn't crop up again until CNN released the footage on May 17th, right? No. They're also alleging that prosecutors says they ultimately downloaded the video from CNN's site, but they are still not in possession of the original. As we reported in a previous filing, Diddy's team blames unnamed agents in the Department of Homeland Security, who they say are likely source of the leaks, pointing out DHS agents are often quoted in news stories about Diddy's case. That's true. That is so true. Even with that, article over the weekend from New York Post, where New York Post gave a detailed description of what goes on at the freak off parties. They basically said that they reached out to a prosecutor on the case and they're like, well, we really don't know what you have, but based on what you have described, it sounds like something that we also have in our possession. So that definitely is on point. No. The report further states that federal prosecutors point out way more people than federal agents had access to the tape, with hotel employees, the security team contracted at the hotel, and even members of Diddy staff could have leaked the video instead. No, feds insist there's no need for an evidentiary hearing into whether prosecutors leaked the clip. Okay. Diddy Diddy is still locked up in federal detention in Brooklyn while awaiting the trial of his criminal case. He faces charges of racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud or coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution. He's also dealing with dozens of civil suits. And as usual, they've reached out for comments and they haven't received a response. Now, guys, I do believe that someone else might have leaked the tape, but why I'm more leaning towards the feds doing the leak, the reason why I'm leaning towards it, it's because of, how Diddy's son was on the internet, trying to convince us all that his father is innocent, he didn't do anything wrong, and all of that. And 50 was like, oh yeah, are you sure about that? And then shortly after that, maybe about 2 or 3 days after that, that's when we saw that tape on social media. So it's actually given the sense, and the feds is like, oh, ain't no reason for a hearing into this. We don't have to do a hearing to see how it got leaked. So it's really giving suspicions. However, it doesn't matter how the tape was leaked. Does it matter? Because if he wasn't concerned about, that woman's well-being, does it matter? I have to ask. I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts? No, while you're at it, remember to thumbs up, subscribe, stay safe, and see you guys later. Bye, guys.